Hello, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is what timeline have you just entered? Yes, it's been pretty intense. This is going to be a timeless pick a card reading, but from when I am filming this, we have just had two major eclipses in this last month, I'd say, time frame. But you know, the eclipse window period is normally 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, so we are pretty much like coming out of an eclipse window right now. And I don't know about you, but I've been seeing like major, like, I don't know if you want to call them glitches in the matrix, Mandela effects, but it's just been assigned to me that there's definitely been some timelines shifting, merging, maybe even bleeding into each other, and I feel that's happening on a collective and individual basis. So I figured this would be a great reading to do, so let's do it. So we're gonna have 4 piles today. Pile 1 with the black tourmaline. Pile 2 with this beautiful clear quartz cluster. It's got so many different sizes and dimensions and points. And if you put it this way, it kind of looks like a manger or even like a cave. It's really neat. I don't think lighting or even on camera will capture the beauty of this piece. It's like something, if you saw it in person, it would be just, you'd see there's just a lot going on, a lot to be seen in it. Okay, so that's pile 2 there. Pile 3 with the lovely kyanite, blue kyanite, gorgeous. And last but not least, we have pile 4 with the angel aura quartz. Amethyst. Angel aura amethyst. Okay, so those are the 4 piles. As per usual, timestamps will be in the description and in the comments. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the reading. And if you have emailed me regarding a private reading, I've had quite the eventful week. There's been a lot going on. It's been a good week, but a lot of stuff going on with like family members and stuff, just stuff I've had to tend to. So I will be getting back to all my emails within the next day or two. So be patient with me, and I do appreciate all of you who have booked readings with me, and all of you who like, comment, and leave comments. I read all your comments, and I'm sending so much love and light to all of you. I love you all. So I'll see you guys in the reading, okay? Hi, pile 1. If you chose the black tourmaline, pile 1, this is your reading. What timeline have you just entered? So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's see. Taurus, North Node, Sagittarius. It could possibly be, for somebody here who's watching, for pile 1, you could possibly have Taurus or Sagittarius in the North or South Node. It doesn't have to be, but let me just start channeling. So I'm seeing that in this timeline, you are going to be guided to leave certain creature comforts so that you can go back to things that were destined for you, things that you were fated to do. So things that were holding you back from your North Node. There might be certain things that you had wanted to expand or that you had learned about, but you never got to expand in that area or that field, that you will now be going. It's like you're going back to things. You're going back. It's like you're getting, not that you were ever off track or off path, but it's almost, it's like I'm being shown like shedding away of certain things that were holding you down or weighing you down from accelerating forward in your North Node, in your destiny. Beautiful. I also see that there will be things with the base chakra, reverse, rejoicing, celebration. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm getting is that there's going to be certain things that you're not very comfortable doing, or that doesn't feel comfortable with to you. Now, when we speak in the North Node, I think most people understand that the North Node is not our comfort zone. No, not at all. Comfort zone is the South Node. South Node is, you know, all the experiences that we bring with us from the past, like past lives. These are things we've already gone through in our evolution, and we then come into this life with all of that experience in our soul memory, and then it's time to move forward on our north node to new areas that we are destined or fated or supposed to align to in order for our soul's evolution in this lifetime. So what I'm getting is that there's certain things that aren't going to be exactly comfortable, but they're destined and fated for you, and this is where you will find a lot of success and a lot of accelerated forward movement on your path, on your destiny, and then you will have a reason to celebrate. It will be very successful, very fruitful for you, but we're gonna require you stepping out of your comfort zone. It might feel a bit uncomfortable at first, but it is what you are aligned to do. It is in your alignment. It is part of your destiny, what you are fated to do, and you will be successful and you will be good at it. And it's just not going to be possibly comfortable at first. I feel there's going to be a shedding away of certain things that were in your comfort zone, where it might even be some habits, creature comforts, people, or things that you just used to enjoy doing that won't be as enjoyable anymore. You might find you have even new tastes. Might even be all the way down to minute and subtle things as the types of foods you like. There's a vibrational shift going on here, and I'm seeing that here with the vibrational card. You're going to be more in alignment with things that are I'm hearing integral and integrity, that are integral to your soul's growth, your soul's forward movement, and also you will be, because you do things with such high integrity, things that are no longer a vibrational match are going to be shifting away at a much quicker speed. Okay, I'm also seeing here Syrians, artistic. Yeah, people who haven't been, it's almost like I feel like people who are very, who might have judged you or very harshly or criticized you harshly, especially if you're somebody who has some kind of artistic or creative endeavor or pursuit or occupation, line of work, even if it's just projects you do. People who are very judgmental or criticize you over harshly are going to be falling away to the wayside, I'm hearing. They're going to be just not around. It's almost like they're dissolving. They're not carrying through in this new timeline with you. Also, I feel that it's not that you will be moving on a group level or, because when I think of, there's nothing wrong with groups, organizations. There is nothing wrong with that. Churches, fraternities, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not for everybody. And there's a lot of problems that also, when people move in groups, they stop a lot of times stop being able to stand in their own authenticity and maintain their own individuality, because they get this hive mind where it's like, oh, follow the leader, instead of thinking for themselves. But not in all cases. But in this, I'm seeing that there's something here about you're not coming into necessarily a group, but more you're coming into community with like-minded people who are on a similar vibration as you, who will help to uplift you, and these will be people who are in a similar alignment with the direction they're heading with their soul's evolution. So this is big soul tribe. It's something about, I'm hearing evolutionary group, people who are in the same evolutionary group, or on the same wave of ascension as you. Beautiful, I love this. Okay, I'm also seeing here, a lot more people are going to be recognizing your divinity and how you are always in your divinity. People who weren't able to see it before, there will be certain situations, certain connections, that things didn't go as wished from the past. And these people now are going to be having certain awakenings within themselves, where they will now see all of your true divinity, and then they're going to realize that they wish that things would have gone the way that you had actually wanted it in a previous timeline here, but that they didn't. These were people who wanted to have no strings attached. This could be family, friends, or other romantic connections, things of that nature. These people now, some of them might have still be at a place where they're battling their ego and have too much pride and will not know how to approach you to let you know they see your divinity, but they will definitely be watching. And I feel that it's like your spiritual energy is maintaining its integrity and its height. It's like a heightened spiritual awareness, and your sensitivities are going to be even more heightened, to where you will actually feel You'll know. Like, you won't even have to, like, say if you were to, you don't even have to, like, let's just say you have a Facebook or an Instagram account. You'll sit there, and this is just an example, maybe like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna, you know, if I log on to Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, I'm gonna have a friend request for somebody I don't know. And then when you do, and because you know it's gonna be somebody who's on a fake account who wants to see what you're up to. I don't think that they necessarily have bad intentions, but it's something about wanting to watch because they're in disbelief. It's something about things that have come to pass that they now realize the truth of certain things that they're going to be watching, but it's like you're going to feel it before it even happens, and you're going to know it, and then you're going to see like the, you know, fake account, a request, and you're going to know it's a fake account. You're going to know exactly who it is. You won't need proof. You'll know, and you will be spot on right. Okay, now there's a couple of things down here that I'm seeing. I'm definitely getting something about an Aries energy, and I'm getting two messages here, especially because we have the King of Wands and the Emperor coming out together in reverse next to the Tower in reverse. That's big Aries energy. There's a lot of big Mars energy there. We are, or about to now leaving, you know, Aries season. So I feel like this is something giving me the sign that there is a big, I'm hearing almost alternate reality that you're entering. And it's not bad, but it's like things are going to be kind of seem, you might start noticing things that seem a little upside down, like that was never like that before, or that's weird, that's strange, they never do that, or they never say that. And it's not that people are acting funny with you, it's that you're literally will be fine that there'll be moments where you realize you're in the middle of like a Mandela effect, if that makes sense. I know it sounds a little woo-woo and crazy, but when it happens, you'll know. If that part's for you, that might not be for everybody, because not everybody, I'll say, has the eyes to see and the ears to hear, or I don't want to, let me rephrase that. Not everybody is as extremely sensitive to energies as some people are. Okay? So that has nothing, and I'm not talking about psychic abilities that say anyone's gifted or not. No, because we're all psychic. We all really are. It's just not everybody has strengthened or sharpened it as much as others, but everybody is. But it's something here about the sensitivity to energies, and it's like picking up on the minute different details, but some of them won't be so minute, and you'll be like, that's weird. But it's nothing wrong with you. It's simply that you have shifted. You'll realize at certain moments, key details, that you have shifted into a new reality where things are quite different. Things are quite different. And now, on a side note, for some of you, that there might have been somebody here who had a certain problem with. This could either be a boss, or someone they were even. I feel like somebody was drawing on my back. Strange. As you can tell, I'm very sensitive to energies. I see things all the time, hear things all the time in my room. It's, you know, it's fun. It's entertaining. It's nothing bad. Anyways, like I was saying, so it could be a connection. It could be somebody, it's almost like you're going to see somebody who is having their whole world shaken up and turned upside down. And it's almost like they're going to realize they're not able to prevent or stop the changes that are coming their way. And you won't be a part of that or involved with it, but you'll be aware of it and you'll see it. Take that for what it means, for who it's for. Okay? Yeah. Oh, look at how many cards are upside down here. Oh my god. Oh. Spirit, your guides, God, the Most High, is removing a lot of garbage, ooh, I was gonna say wreckage, but wreck came out. Ooh, they're preventing you from a train wreck. They already did. They saved you from some kind of major mess or wreck, and it's being cut out, completely, fully cut out, and a lot of these people are going to be in an old timeline. These will be situations that you almost at one point felt stuck, but it's going to be like, and you might be already aware that you were saved from a certain messy situation for a lot of you, But, and then you weren't sure what to do next, but Spirit is going to give you a download and show you the way to go, but you're meant to continue moving forward quickly. You're not meant to slow down and go back and check on these people that you are saved from. You're not supposed to look back. I'm hearing this very clearly. You are not supposed to look back. Don't worry about what they're going through. You already know they're going to be going through some things. I could feel that here in this pile. You're going to be aware of there are people who are going to be going through certain things, whether it's karmas or messes they made for themselves, traps they fell into on their own. Maybe there was even traps they set for you or other people. I don't know completely here. I'd have to like dig into that deeper, but that's for a different reading. But you're aware these people are about to go through things, and Spirit is heavily suggesting you don't look back. You've made it to a new timeline for a reason. Spirit wants you to continue to move forward quickly. Don't look back. Don't be like, oh, I wonder what happened, or did they get their... They got it. They're getting it. Spirit has removed them from your life. Continue to move forward quickly, because looking back and worrying about whatever happened to them and if they got what they had coming to them, know that they did and leave it at that, because Spirit wants you to continue moving forward very quickly before any old energies from the previous timeline try to seep. Because if you focus on that, you put your vibration, I'm hearing that if you align your vibration to that, it's going to slow you down to where you're between two timelines, and other things might try to seep in from that past timeline and come into your consciousness. But Spirit is giving you a new beginning. This is going to happen suddenly and fast. So not a lot of people are going to be able to go with you. So that is the new timeline you are on. That is what I have for you today, pile 1. I hope you will feel called to like and subscribe. Sending y'all so much love. Hope everybody's handling these post-eclipse energies and this very intense Aries season very well. I'm sending you guys so much love. Love you guys. See you guys in another pile or another reading. Hi, pile 2. If you chose this beautiful clear quartz cluster, pile 2, this is your reading. What timeline have you just entered? Now, as I was laying these cards out, I could see already I was starting to pick up certain storylines. And so I might be jumping all over the place on this one a little bit. So everything, because this is, you know, these pick a card readings are on a collective level, not everything might be for you, because there are some specifics here. So take what's for you, leave the rest, you know. Some of you might not believe it, or just might have to choose another pile. But I'm going to read the cards honestly how I see them, so let's get right into it. Okay. Sending someone packing, yeah. Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, I'll come back to that. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that a lot here. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel something heavy. Okay, I'm hearing a phrase. Sometimes you want something so bad, and then one day you just don't want it anymore. It's almost the feeling of having something in the grips of your hand, something that you've wanted and you finally get it, or you're about to get it, or it's within reach, and then you just don't want it anymore. It's like a complete vibrational change or shift. I'm hearing a recoding. I'm hearing something about, oh, this is so weird. Like, you know, when you upgrade your phone, like you can upgrade, like sometimes you upgrade an app, or there's like a software update, but then sometimes there's like a full like firmware update. It's something about like a full firmware update, a recoding, where I don't know if it's necessarily a new assignment that the divine is giving you, or if it's that you're needed somewhere else, or part of your path or destiny is to do something else, or there was something that you wanted but it's not a part of your path, and there's been some kind of a firmware update to where now it's no longer almost in your energy field. And I know this might sound crazy. I'm just translating this energy. I'm feeling the best I can, okay? So bear with me here. Okay, so I'm going to jump around a little bit here, so bear with me. So let's get to the top, back to the top. Let's start there. It's a good place to start. So some of you here can definitely have some you don't have to, but could definitely have some heavy Pisces, Leo, or Cancer placements, okay? You don't have to, but that might be a confirmation for somebody. I'm also seeing here that there are going to be major, anything that was illusory is going to be dropped and released. It's going to like just like fade away. It's going to fall back to, you know, I said this in pile 1, to the wayside. It's just, you're going to start everything. Certain things are just start falling away out of your reality. They're going to no longer be a part of your reality. Like that you might just start wondering like, God, I haven't heard from this person in a while, or I don't know why I never go to that spot anymore. It's just because it's no longer going to be a vibrational match for you, because it's things that were keeping up a certain illusion, and your vibration has changed greatly. Also, for a lot of you, there's going to be a well, not for everybody, but for some of you, there's definitely going to be a situation changed in a connection, a scenario that you had in some kind of connection where it's almost something that you thought you wanted, you don't want anymore. Your feelings will have changed. And for some of you, I can already feel it. You're thinking, no, that's not me. My feelings will never change for this person. Okay, maybe it's a different pile, or maybe just this part's not for you, but don't be surprised. You might find that you don't want something anymore. But that might be something about someone you're with, or somebody you wanted for a long time, or somebody you can always go back to. Okay, or that just maybe this part's not for you, but for a good handful of you, you're going to find that you don't feel the same about something or someone anymore. But that you will notice that your feelings have actually grown deeper. Now, not for that person, but on an individual level, you are going to be extremely highly psychic, highly sensitive to things. Yes, I feel that you are no longer going to want to stand your ground or fight or stand for or wait for a specific. Now, this doesn't have to be necessarily romantic connection in this timeline. It doesn't have to be necessarily a romantic connection. It could be maybe a line of work you were wanting to do. It could be a group you were involved with, a group of friends, family members, a project. Definitely could be an interest or a connection. But that it's not that they are not coming to you. It's whether they come to you or not, you are no longer wanting it. Because it's almost like you don't see it as being something that will be for you or successful or fruitful, or you're like, I'm not even trying to wait to see if it's going to bear fruit. Don't want it anymore. I'm seeing this with this time. It's like it's showing me the hourglass, and then it's like on one side is the roots and the other side is the tree. It's like you're coming to a point on this timeline where you are going to be bearing fruit in a different direction is what it feels like. I'm also seeing here, hold up. Give me just a second, pile two. Yeah, I'm looking at the chessboard. It's like you're no longer strategizing how to continue moving forward with something, because you're having some higher beings that are around you. You most likely cannot see them. We normally can't. But if you want to call these spirit guides or beings from higher realms, higher frequencies, see how I'm rocking in a new direction now? I'm channeling from a new energy right now. I can feel it. This is weird. Because I normally will rock like this, forward and back, and I just started rocking counterclockwise. Woo, weird. Okay, it's not weird, it's very different. Now I'm going back and forth. So weird. Anyways, I know my body, I know it very well. I can tell when I change directions, when I'm channeling different things. It's just, I don't know. Okay, I probably sound crazy now. Here I go, pal two. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, there's certain beings that are putting a protective bubble around you. It's like an invisible bubble of light, and it's keeping certain other things out. They are speaking to you constantly. You are going to start channeling some higher wisdom that needs to be given out or needs to be utilized or used in some way, and it's coming directly to you. They are around you, though you might not be able to see them, sense them, or feel them. They are there, and they're keeping a certain amount of protection around you because there's something that that you need to carry out or do, or you're part of your mission, something like that. Yeah. You are shifting in this timeline. You are doing a major shift into a specific vibration where it's no longer about because I can tell you are somebody who's already stepped into your divinity. You're a very fearless individual. You've always known you've had assistance. This is changing. It's not that you're not in your divinity. It's not that you're not fearless. It's not that the assistance isn't there. It's that you are shifting because you are becoming the assistance for other people, or you are going into some kind of, if you want to call it spiritual training. You might not be aware of it. It'll just, you might even just say you're watching YouTube and you just might start noticing on your, recommend your page, like you think recommended for you or for you page, like different things will start coming up than what you would usually see there. Maybe things you've never seen before, because these beings are bringing certain things into your consciousness, into your conscious awareness, that they want you to start becoming more aware of, that it's like they're putting this into your sight for you to become aware of it, or to learn something, or to be reminded of something because of something that you're supposed to do. And because you are either going to be now assistance for people who are learning how to be fearless, and for people who are learning how to step into their own divinity, or it's that whether you're doing it now or you are being trained so that you will start doing it. It's almost like, that's weird, like, I don't know if this makes sense, or my name sounds crazy, like spirit guide training. Okay. Or something to that nature, or for whatever a part of your mission here is to do, a calling, something of that nature. Yeah, somebody is, I feel for some of you, there might be somebody who there might have been some on and off with, or you were waiting on somebody to come through, and that person might actually come through, but you're the one who's going to be like, it's too late. It's like it's all of a sudden you won't feel the desire for it anymore, is what I'm feeling. I just have to tell you the cards I'm seeing here. That's like, no, I am no longer interested. Something else will be calling your interest, something or someone. Okay, yeah, I feel now, not to say that you might not ever come back to this connection, but I feel that what's going on here is this is also what you're doing to this person is a part of this person's spiritual contract, in order to align them to where they're going to, so that they can start going through their, whether it's a dark night, or you want to call it, doesn't necessarily have to be for all of you. I'm hearing it won't even be that person's going to go through a dark night, but it is something about they will be starting to go on their spiritual path and spiritual awakening, and learning things they need to learn in order for their soul's evolutions, in order for that person to move forward. It's you're sending someone packing right on their journey, the fool's journey. It's like they're going to go, you're sending them so that they can go in a direction to where they can start learning and awakening. And it's almost like they won't come back. No, they will come back, or they'll maybe not want to leave, but you're not going to take them back until they're emotionally mature enough to face you on your level. You won't be giving them an opportunity. You will actually be turning your back on this person, and they might even be still sitting there waiting for you to come back, but no, you're not coming back, because you're actually walking back towards your purpose, that you are guided by your guides, by your angels, what you are meant to do. Yeah, you're no longer moving forward in a certain direction, or willing to give to something or someone, because you are aligned to your purpose, and you are being guided and have very powerful guides from higher realms. Some of you might call them even aliens, who are around you, who are protecting you, and who are guiding you and sending you information in many ways, shapes, and forms at this time, if this is indeed your pile. I love this. This is awesome, like awesome energy. This is like, this group is people who will be helping with a mass awakening. As I'm hearing from some of my guides and beings that I work with right now, that the first wave of ascension, that there was a major wave of ascension that started back in, I believe they're telling me, showing me 2014 or 16. During, there was like, 1 year there was like these 4 blood moon eclipses, or it was over an 18-month period, something about that. That there was a mass, the first wave of mass ascension started, and it was only about 20 to 25% of a population that went through this. And for those who made it through this mass ascension and have leveled up, they are now going to that second level of this mass ascension, and there's a new wave that's getting ready to wake up. I feel that the person that maybe you were on this on and off connection with, or wasn't a connection with, or was waiting on, is getting ready to go through their big awakening and start on their spiritual journey. They're in the second wave. It's something to that level is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, I know you're thinking, it's a bit woo-woo for me. It's okay, sorry. I just have to tell you what I'm channeling. So that is what I have for you today. Pile 2. Sending you guys all so much love. I will see you guys in another pile or another reading. Hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the kyanite, this beautiful blue kyanite, pile 3, this is your reading. What timeline have you just entered? Welcome. So let's get right into it. What timeline have you just entered? So I put these cards out, and it's very interesting. So I will just start at the top. Sounds like a good place to start, right? I feel like there's a lot to unpack in this pile. I hit my vape just once. I hope y'all don't mind, okay? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we have 8th house coming out reverse, square, coming out reverse, and love it, the ascendant, upright. Yeah, there's a lot of things I feel that, because there's a lot, I'm unpacking a lot of messages here with the 8th house coming out reverse. I feel that there is a, okay, let's just, one at a time, please. Sorry. There is a lot of things that maybe you are keeping to yourself that you are going to start letting be known. Certain things or plans or abilities or gifts or knowledge that you have that you will start to now share. There will also be, for some of you, I'm hearing certain things or assets that you were sharing that you are no longer going to share. Or it's almost like, if let's just say you had you know, you're living, had roommates or something, and your name was on the electric bill, but people weren't coming through to help pay on time. It's like you're taking your name off the bill. It could be something as simple as that. Or so maybe somebody had wanted you to co-sign for them on something like, you know, a car or something, and now you're gonna maybe not want to, or maybe take your name off a bank account you had with somebody, or move your assets. For some of you, something like that could be happening. Also, I feel that there's a lot that you maybe used to kind of keep private that you are now going to not keep so private. For some of you, it might even be some of you might hold some extreme occult or spiritual knowledge that you will now be sharing. Also, in this timeline, there's a lot of challenges that will not be challenges for you anymore. A lot of challenges and blockages have been removed and are going to continue to fall away and be removed from you. Because you have gained a new outlook. A lot of you in this new timeline, your appearance is going to change drastically, I'm hearing. If it hasn't yet, don't be surprised if it does. All the way from the way your perception of things to the way you actually even physically look. Maybe even your taste of clothes or the way you prefer to dress might even start changing. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track. I know when I start rocking in certain directions, it means I'm starting to channel from, just never mind, sorry. But yeah, so also the direction of which you are heading, you might even change your outlook because of how much your outlook have changed. And this is why so many different blockages are being removed, is because your entire outlook has changed, and now it's going to, as within, so without, as above, so below, right? So even since there's been your perception has changed, it's gonna even manifest in your outer reality. So the way you look at things change, now the way you look is probably going to change, and the way people, or better said, maybe the way people look at you or perceive you. I'm also feeling that a lot of things that were not harmonious, connections, friendships, and family, these kinds of connections will start to fall away. And though I'm going to use the same term I've said in pile 1 and 2 because I heard it right when I started reading, like fall to the wayside. A lot of things are just going to start falling apart. You might start in this, and how you'll notice that this is manifested is you might realize certain people that you used to talk to a lot, it's like all of a sudden you're just too busy, or they just don't cross your mind for you to keep in contact with them. And it's not that there is anything wrong with them or that necessarily that they're bad. It's just simply that you are in basically almost a different reality or a different dimension on a different timeline now. So your vibrational match you're not on the same frequency anymore. Okay? And it's not that they're bad, it's just that they're on a different alignment, aligned to a different timeline now. Or like it could even be places that you would normally go to. It could even be certain restaurants that you used to love and go to a lot. Now you don't feel called to go there anymore. You might notice you have different places you prefer to go. These are the subtle differences that you'll start to notice in this new timeline. You are also going to be seen and recognized for certain things that you have done or are going to be doing. You're going to be getting possibly even, somebody here I'm hearing this, now this might not be for everybody, somebody here might be receiving some kind of reward for something they did, or maybe it's some kind of an achievement, maybe even graduating or completing something or getting certified in something that I feel might happen in this timeline. And for some of you, you will be being recognized for the toxic things that you have left behind in the past. Now that could be partnerships, connections, addictions, even just your own self-limiting beliefs that you've let go of so that you can move forward. It could also be certain things of yourself that you're allowing yourself to reward yourself and recognizing yourself because of the progress you've made. Now this is where it starts to get quite a bit interesting, and I'm getting multiple channels here. Reptilians, Lyrians, Agarthans, Anunnaki. Someone here is being scouted. Or is about to be. I'm not sure you're aware of it. I don't think you are. There seems to be that, now this could play out on different levels. Somebody's watching, this might not be for everyone, but I feel for most of you. Somebody has taken a notice, or a group of somebody's, or an organization, or some kind of a scout has taken notice or interest in you for some kind of a gift or talent or skill set you have. You are being scouted. However, I'm not sure this is the best idea. I'm feeling that what Spirit is showing me here is that this might be, if this is like, say, on a business level, yeah, might call it a conflict of interest. But for others of you, it's conflicting your interest. Let's just say, yeah, okay. So some of you have very highly and finely tuned gifts or abilities that you're able to do. Maybe you are some kind of an artist. Maybe you're a writer, but there's some kind of a skill set here, some kind of a talent that you possess or hold that maybe others weren't always recognizing, or maybe some were recognizing, or maybe you have a lot of recognition, but there's something else that's recognized you, and it feels like has been watching you and has an interest in you and your abilities, your talents, your gifts, or something you're able to do or capable to do. But I feel that this, whatever it is that is watching, it doesn't necessarily have your best interest or success in mind. It's something about how it could serve its agenda. And that might be in a conflict of what your own personal interest or North Node, even destiny is. So I don't know if you'll be interested or not, but I see that you have very many guides around you, very many higher dimensional beings around you who are constantly guiding you and aiding you with your gifts and keeping certain other lower astral energies at bay and away from you. They're keeping you protected. They're making sure that you are getting I know I sound weird, the nourishment you need. These are weird channels I'm getting right now, so bear with me. Something about the nourishment you need, and I guess that could be physically and on a soul level. Yeah, I'm rocking different now. Okay. You're never alone. These are beings that come. They're almost in pure white light, and these are not small orbs or large orbs, but they're medium. But most people can't see them with their bare naked eye. It's interesting. I was eating green grapes earlier. I was looking at the green grapes on there. Maybe the smell pile too. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I say that also too in this timeline, you are going to continue to not be afraid to stand alone on business. Your gifts are constantly strengthening. I feel that you have received some kind of calibration or recalibration, and that your gifts have expanded more than you realize yet. But that there's definitely somebody is, and I keep hearing the word scouting you. Somebody has been watching you, or they're going to start watching you, or someone's taking notice of certain abilities you have, and it's almost like I feel like they want to, I don't know, extend an offer, an invitation. I'm even hearing a contract. We're all grown adults. Do with that what you want. I'm hearing from my guides to tell you is, don't forget though, if something sounds too good to be true, make sure to read the small print. I'll leave it at that. That was a weird message. Not weird, but unique. Okay, let's keep going. I do feel that in this timeline, things are maybe not going to be as simple as they were. I don't know if all of you had a very simple timeline, but there's going to be some more complex issues that arise, but you're going to be able to face these challenges head on. And it's not that there's a lot of difficulties I feel coming. I feel it's actually quite the opposite, but it's almost like there's going to be more complex things that you're involved with, and you're very capable and well able to do it. I feel that you're going to be looking and feeling quite rejuvenated though, despite any other it's like complex things that you're going to be involved with. Your intuition is going to be, look at that. Finely tuned. Look at, Like you see on this Lyran's card, you see how he's looking at all these different sacred geometry shapes, all these symbols, and he's reading it. Like you are very knowledgeable or very skilled at something, and your intuition's on point. I also feel though there's going to be a specific balance, because there's going to be certain either things, groups of people, family, children, pets, or some kind of work that's going to come your way and into your lap, where you are going to be caring for others and helping others out who are in need of your care and help. You're going to be called to be a caretaker of some kind, where your assistance is needed, but you will be balancing it with doing your whatever other work or calling that you're called to do. I feel there's going to be people that you have said goodbye to in the past. Now you might not have actually said the words goodbye to them, but it's like things that have been cut off and removed from your life already. And these people might come back trying to profess feelings, and you are going to recognize it as fake news. But it's almost like, oh no, I'm hearing the song again. I heard it in another reading. You seem to go, don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah, I feel there's going to be certain people, friends, family even, who are going to realize the gift that you were in their life, and maybe come back and try to make things right, but you're going to recognize it as fake news, because you had to go your own way for a reason. You have other work or things to do now. I'm also seeing here, somebody who betrayed you in the past is going to try to come back and say something to you, and you're going to, or is going to hear something about you and want to come towards you. And they're not going to like what you have to say back, because you're either going to tell them about themselves or cut them off completely. It's not going to go as they wished, because you're going to tell them exactly about what they did, and you're not going to be sugarcoating anything, I feel, for somebody here. That's going to happen. Look at all these. What is this? Yeah. You're no longer, in this timeline, people who are, you're no longer going to be dealing with people, you're no longer going to have to deal with competition, I'm hearing, for whatever that means, whether it's in work or connections. These situations are going away. You're being given new opportunities, and things that are, yeah. There's no longer going to be competition and people who are, I'm hearing, sugarcoating and sweet talking you, because you're being given a lot of opportunities and new beginnings. But things that are toxic are being cut out. Those people and situations are being tied and binded to energies likewise of their own. The wheel is turned. They'll be in an alternate reality from where you are. They are on a line to a different timeline, to where they have to experience themselves now. They won't be able to see you. I'm hearing Sky Daddy won't allow it. Sorry. I'm hearing there's a divine authority that stepped in and is not going to be allowing these people to seep their timeline into yours. It's just not allowed. See that Wheel of Fortune reverse? They're going in a different direction now. They're being cut out. You're having a beginning somewhere else. That is what I have for you. This was very interesting. I keep going back. That's just, some of you, you're being watched. Not like in a creepy way, but kind of. It could simply be like, say, at work. You know, there might be somebody from a different department who's watching you. It could be, you might have some kind of art or projects that you do, and somebody's like a talent scout or something's watching you. But it's giving the feeling of, it might not be what they're wanting you for, your specific skill set or talents. It might end up being a conflict of what your actual interests are, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. And I think your guides want you to be aware of that. If it's not already happening, or you're not already aware that it's happening, take note that it feels to me your gifts or abilities have caught the eye of someone or something or some group. Oh, I'm even hearing agency. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 4. I hope this resonated. If you feel called, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose this beautiful Angel Aura Amethyst. Pile 4, this is your reading. What timeline have you just entered? So let's get right into it. I feel on this timeline, you're going to be feeling very empowered. I feel in this timeline, I'm seeing here with, let's see, North Node Mercury conjunction. Yeah, you're going to be very empowered, and you might be making some extremely powerful and very important connections on this timeline that are going to help move you forward to your timeline. I also feel that you will be leaving there might be certain people that you are in this timeline where you are cutting communications with, because you'll realize they are holding you back from from your purpose, from what you are from your being in alignment with what you want to do and what you're destined to do, but that you will be also making some other very empowered connections. I also feel that in this timeline, Spirit is urging you to, because I see that you have a huge heart, Pile 4. I see it here. You have a huge, beautiful heart. So beautiful. Big, huge heart. And I feel in the past there's a lot of things that you went through, a lot of conflicts, a lot of things that made you feel very defeated, and a lot of things that didn't work out. But Spirit is wanting me to highlight to you right now that there's a lot of power in this area of your life because of what you went through. It gave you so much experience, knowledge, and wisdom, and abilities and perceptions that others don't have, and that you have so much. It's like rich, fertile soil. All the things that you've experienced and went through, that's also made your heart so big and huge, because through all the things that were meant to crush you and that you survived and that you experienced and that you healed from, it has just made your heart so beautiful. And that Spirit wants you to remember that I'm really feeling here that a part of, maybe for a lot of you, a part of your calling is to share your experiences or to work from what you've been through, to not deny what you've been through and to share that with others. I'm really feeling that here, and that things that didn't work out in the past, conflicts and defeats, are what have made you and shaped you into such a beautiful person with such a beautiful heart. I see it here. I see this is a pile that has very beautiful hearts. Very nice. I also see here that you have a lot of guidance guiding you in a certain direction to do certain things, or showing you signs that will help you with things that you wanted to see. I feel if there's things that you've been curious about or want to know, you're going to start receiving messages and signs. I also feel that what the guides are saying in this timeline, since they're going to be working with you very directly, and you have multiple guides around you. Some of them are new, I feel, and some of them are your ones you've had for a while, but you have more guides now, new ones too. But that there are certain things that they're going to be showing you, and that you might be curious about, like, oh God, I wonder, is this, I've always kind of been curious about that. That's them giving you a sign, and they don't want you to be shy or timid. They want you to go for it, whether it's to research something, go talk to somebody that you feel to talk to, like if you feel called to talk to somebody, or go talk, or feel called to go do something, to do it. Don't hold back, to do it, because that's them giving you a sign, okay? I also feel that, oh my God, you've reached a new level in your ascension on this timeline. Congratulations, Pile 4. Look at that violet flame. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous energy. I love it. And this has come due to, it's like you've learned how to not try to avoid the storms, I feel. I feel you're somebody who actually dances in the rain. Figuratively speaking, but maybe for some of you literally too, but that there's something really beautiful here, and that you've reached a certain different level of enlightenment and ascension, where it's like you've leveled up now, even to the next level of your evolution or your spiritual path or your ascension. There's something where you're going to start having even more. You might even start getting little tingles in your head. There's going to be more awareness, more conscious awareness. And I knew there was going to be an important message like this coming through before I started, because I looked up just to see like quick a silhouette go by really fast. It wasn't anything bad, but it went by so fast. I was like, whoa! Like I knew there was a lot of spiritual activity coming through right now. And so I feel some of these guides are really wanting somebody to understand this, that yes, your guides are speaking to you constantly. They are showing you messages. If you start getting curiosities about things, it's things that they are urging you to go look into or to not hold back from. If you are curious about something, the way the spiritual world works and the way our guides work is, it's not like they're going to just sit next to us on our bed, tap us on the shoulder, say, hey, I think you should go check this out. It might just be, and I said this in one of the other piles too, like you might notice when you go on YouTube or, you know, TikTok or Facebook, like your For You page or recommended for you might have new things that you don't normally have. And it's like, this is what's coming into your energetic field, into your conscious awareness of things that you might want to start looking into. This is how they start presenting certain things. So if you see something new that's not usually there and it sparks like a curiosity or you kind of want to look into it, go for it. Okay? That's what I feel guided to tell you. I also feel, for some of you, there's going to be somebody from the past who you cut off communication with. You're no longer screwed up over this person. And they might have even left you hanging with no closure at some point. They might try to come back and you're going to recognize them for the clown that they are. And I feel for most of you, leave them cut off. It's like there's not going to be any strings attached to where you feel like maybe they finally came to their senses and it can work. No, you're just going to look at them and see them like, this clown really thinks like I still would be interested in that? No. So that, you know, that will be definitely for a lot of you. I also feel like, oh, this is interesting because down here we're starting off with the Knight of Coins and then going to the Knight of Coins. It's like reminding me of a parenthesis. So this is making me feel like this is some kind of enclosed information. Okay, well, let's start channeling here. Spirit is guiding you or recommending, since you do have a lot of things that you are being aligned with and a lot of forward movement and things to do and signs you're being shown, to not worry about things like continue to move forward fastly. I said this, I believe, because you might have a connection to pile 1. Something like very similar to this came through in pile 1. To continue to move forward very quickly. Don't look back. Don't look back, because Spirit is, it's almost like doing a huge return to sender, and it feels like for a lot of you, you won't see this, but it's like their karma's already being signed, sealed, and delivered, and it's coming at them fast for certain people who in your life who have it coming, is what it feels like. Maybe for some of you might have even had people who tried doing some kind of energetic work on you, and Spirit's giving them a fierce return to sender. Don't look back, I'm hearing. You don't even want to see how it's about to go for these people. Don't look back. Spirit is urging you. This came out. You might, I believe it was pile 1 or pile 2. Don't look back. You don't even need to feel sorry. This is a part of what needs to happen for these people in order for them to align and awaken to what they need to do so they can move forward in their evolution, or they can just stay in this old timeline that they're at. You have been aligned to a new timeline where new things are going to happen. You're going to have new empowered connections and things going on. Spirit is urging you and suggesting to you, don't look back. You don't want to see what's about to happen to some of them, or because I feel a lot of you, with your heart being as big as it is, even though you might know some of them have wronged you, you might be like, wow, now I feel bad for them. Maybe I should help them because, you know, I've been through. No. They'll never learn that way. And I'm not saying we don't help people, because yes, it is part of your calling to help people, but certain people who are like I said, I heard there's karma, or their lessons, we'll call them lessons, are being signed, sealed, and delivered. That's for them to learn right now. It's best you just keep moving forward towards what's good and for you and a part of your alignment, because looking back is looking away from your north node. We want to keep going forward, and Spirit saying do it quickly, because it might be hard to even see what some of these people might be having to go through. That message might not be for everybody. I also feel that some people will be feeling in this timeline are going to feel heartbroken over you, because you won't give them the chance now. But I'm telling you, it's a day late and a dollar short, or for some of them, a couple years and a couple 100 million short. Sorry, I'm hearing some of them are way too late, way too late. Yeah. A lot of people are going to be wishing they had come together with you when they had the chance. You're not going to be stuck over these people. If they come towards you, I feel a lot of you will just cut them off, or you've already cut them off. But I feel like you're on this timeline, you're at a place where you're really quick and ready to cut off anything that's not serving you or holding you back. You're no longer waiting for things that you know. Maybe in the past you waited for them, but now you know it's nothing fruitful would ever come of it. Why would you move backwards? No point. You're moving towards solid things. Nobody can keep secrets from you. You see through everything now because you've experienced way too much. And anything that has come up that you felt was unresolved, it's already going to be feeling healed. And you're going to be moving toward, I feel like a lot of you will be moving towards helping other people who feel stuck and need healing. I feel for a period though on this timeline, I'm feeling that things might feel like they're a little still moving slow. And that is because I'm hearing that there's outside circumstances that are being tended to and taken care of by your guides in order for something huge to fall into place. So if there is something big and good coming for you, but it might seem like it's still taking a moment, but it's because it is happening, but there's certain outside circumstances that need to fall in place. It's like that domino effect. So in order to everything to just fall where it belongs. But you have already spiritually you've received your upgrade. I feel that you are even more spiritually sensitive than before, more aware of things, and have even your regular guides and new guides who are going to be sending you information and showing you signs for things that you've been wanting to know or learn about, or for the direction you're supposed to be headed towards. You're going to feel very empowered, and you're going to be making new empowered connections on this timeline. So, out with the old, in with the new. I love it. That is what I have for you today, pile 4. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. Sending you all so much love. And I will see you guys in another reading. Bye.